You see the Raw General Manager Shane McMahon arriving backstage, greeting the Raw superstars as tonight he has a huge announcement regarding Survivor Series. What will the announcement be? We'll find that out later on tonight on Raw.
Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. It's quite a drop from the top, so how you feeling down there? Where did you think you could go? Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yeah, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. But in
With the announcement has yet to be made for Survivor Series later on tonight, welcome everyone as we welcome to you live in Hartford, Connecticut for tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. As tonight we will have the general manager of this brand, Shane McMahon, will make an announcement about Survivor Series by the end of tonight's show later on Raw. Also, we'll have, for the first time ever, returning to action, Randy Orton taking on the former Universal Champion Samoa Joe. First time on Raw history. Also, we'll have Bayley with her new attitude apparently taking on Sasha Banks. And we're to begin the show with the former two-time United States Champion Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler making his way. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Dolph Ziggler getting ready for action as Bo Dallas is behind him and Dolph doesn't even realize it. Bo's just playing mind games. Dolph, watch out! Bo Dallas from behind with a bulldog. Bo Dallas is Dolph Ziggler's scheduled opponent for tonight's show. And Dallas is going to get the upper hand, get a head start over Ziggler. The shots laid out by Bo onto Dolph. And now Bo brings Dolph into... Oh, God, he got a sledgehammer. He's got a sledgehammer. Oh, then Dolph Ziggler with a drop toe hold on the Bo Dallas. Oh, my God, what an explosive way to begin this match on Raw. As Dolph Ziggler, that face buster, only less than 2 weeks from Survivor Series and MSG. As Dolph up top, but Bo Dallas starting to stir. Was crawling. And now look at this, Bo Dallas doing a light suplex. Got him down for a cover as well. Shoulders are down and a kick out at 1. My God. And now Bo Dallas with an elbow drop to the sternum. Maybe even to the heart of Ziggler. Again, Dolph Ziggler got assaulted before the match even started with a lariat by Dallas. And now Dallas standing tall and just being all proud of his actions. That nasty kick to the face. I mean, it's smart for Bo Dallas to get a head start over a guy like Dolph Ziggler. Former two-time United States champion, former world champion in his career in the past. Stomped to the chest by Dallas. I mean, Bo Dallas has gotten a lot of big wins as of late over the likes of Cactus Jack and Apollo Crews. As the crowd here in Hartford, Connecticut, cheering for Dolph. Trying to will Dolph in this match. Under goes Bo Dallas and a stalemate by both men. But oh my God, a Bo Dazzler hip toss. Bo Dazzler judo hip toss covered by Bo Dallas. Hooks the outside leg. Got him. Oh, and a kick out of 2 by Dolph. Very close for Dallas. Dolph almost lost that one. I mean, nice to see Dolph Ziggler here tonight. But sadly, had to get assaulted before the match even started by Bo Dallas. Again, Dallas might have made a great decision as far as advancing his career. Nice drop to hold there. The one believer looking to put away the show off for good. Bo Dallas got him up. The swinging hangman neckbreaker. swinging hangman neckbreaker for the win. Hooks the outside leg on Dolph, and he got him. Bo Dallas again getting the head start over Dolph Ziggler, which left for him to get the W here tonight. Look at that Bo Dazzler maneuver. Went for a pin, almost had him with that maneuver. I thought he had him. I thought there was a 3, but Dolph able to kick out very late, and in the end, that swinging hangman neckbreaker, Dolph Ziggler's feet was hanging on the top rope. More damage to the neck of Dolph. Hooked the leg, and Bo Dallas gets a win over the former longest reigning United States champion. As Bo Dallas would normally go, and now Dallas is assaulting Dolph after the matchup. He just won the match as well. Normally Dallas would go for his lap run, I guess. And oh my God, a Bo Dazzler on the outside. Normally Bo, oh no God, now he's taking off the announce table. This is something that Baron Corbin did to Shawn Michaels weeks ago in Toronto. We haven't seen Shawn Michaels, we haven't heard Shawn Michaels since. We saw Baron Corbin bragged about it, or just talk cockiness. Wait a minute. Oh my God. A couple weeks back on Old School Raw. I mean, what the hell is Dallas trying to prove here? Enough is enough. You beat the guy before the match even started. You beat the guy in the match. I mean, for God's sakes, can this end? Oh no. Oh God, no. Dallas DDT onto the damn floor. My God, a butterfly DDT. For what cost? For God's sakes. Is that enough? I hope it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you see backstage Lucha Dragons as they're taking on the Wyatt family. A huge task for the Lucha Dragons, live next on Raw. Can they get the job done? As we're back live on Raw here in Hartford, Connecticut. What an explosive way to begin Raw. We had Bo Dallas defeating Dolph Ziggler in record time because, well, Dolph Ziggler got assaulted before the match even started. Bo Dallas met Dolph on the ramp and assaulted him right then and there. But here comes the Wyatt family. You see Braun Strowman back with his family with Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt. Eric Rowan is not there. Who knows where Eric Rowan is? You see the former Intercontinental Champion Bray Wyatt. You see the former Universal Champion Braun Strowman and former World Heavyweight Champion in Luke Harper. All 3 members of the Wyatt family have won gold in the past. 2 seasons ago at Hell in a Cell, Luke Harper defeated Brock Lesnar and Ryback to become the World Heavyweight Champion in the first ever triple threat Hell in a Cell match for the world title at Hell in a Cell at the time 2 years ago. This year we see Braun Strowman won the Universal title. In that same year, Luke Harper won the world title. Bray Wyatt won the Intercontinental Championship in a Battle Royale match at the Royal Rumble. They're not wearing gold tonight, but they have won gold before. The ominous, the weird, the freaky faction of the Wyatt family, as you have Braun Strowman and Luke Harper teaming up in this match. As we all know that the Wyatt family and Lucha Dragons have a bit of a history. Back in No Way Out, Lucha Dragons were defending I believe the WWE Tag Team titles at the time against Harper and Rowan. And now tonight they're number 1 contenders for the Raw World Tag Team titles for the Revival this next coming Sunday at Survivor Series. As the Lucha Dragons, huge hill to climb to a mountain of men in Harper and Strowman taking on Sin Cara and Kalisto. Here we go, matchup is underway as Harper right up the gate with the Hurricanrana. Matchup begins as About to take a short break in moments from now as Sin Cara up to his feet. As Harper whipping him into the corner. Sin Cara looking to battle back. Can the Lucha Dragons stay in this match? Oh my God, a shot there by Harper. Oh, and a kick to the chest as well by Luke. Can the Lucha Dragons stay in this matchup? Or will the Wyatt family reign supreme? We're back live on Raw from the commercial break. Now Strowman in the ring as Sin Cara still the legal man. As Strowman able to counter. Elbow to the face by Cara. The Lucha Dragons were able to prevail before from the Wyatt family, but this time they got Strowman. It's not Eric Rowan this time, it's Strowman now. So let's see if things will be different this time. Boot to the face by Sin Cara. As the Lucha Dragons are trying to build momentum heading in towards Survivor Series, which is next weekend. So they'll be challenging for the Raw Tag titles against the Revival. Saw the Revival compete last weekend. Oh, Sin Cara! Reverse Rana, good grief! We saw the tag champs compete against Enzo and Big Cass last week, and they were able to defeat them within 4 to 5 minutes. But there's no way that the Lucha Dragons are going to do the same with Harper and Strowman tonight. As Sin Cara, after that boot, look at the battle back again. Look at the Sin Cara, look at Sin Cara. Look at this, until the Raw small package. He got with a small package, but Strowman kicked out at 1. God, what happens if the Wyatt family win this match? What happens if Strowman and Harper wins this match? Like, do they get the spot, or do they get a title shot in the future because they've beaten the possibility of the future champions in the Lucha Dragons? Or what's the case if they win? Good grief for the DDT by Sin Cara, busting open Braun Strowman, and now Sin Cara going up to the top. For good measure. No, wait a minute. Oh, senton bomb. Senton bomb by Sin Cara with a stop for good measure. Hooks the outside leg on Strowman. Does he have him here? 2 count. And he got him. Sin Cara with a senton on Strowman gets the win. You see Braun Strowman during the break. As Kalisto, you see there, able to counter into a sunset flip powerbomb, and Braun Strowman able to counter, and then it was a counter fest all over the place, and then Kalisto again during the break with the Salida del Sol. Sin Cara surprising the hell out of everybody with that senton bomb for the win. And then Kalisto, by the way, was able to stop Luke Harper from intervening in the pin count. You see right there that small package tilt-a-whirl maneuver by Sin Cara, with Strowman able to kick out at 1. And then Sin Cara able to hit the senton bomb for the win, as Kalisto able to prevent Luke Harper from getting involved. So the Lucha Dragons able to stand tall and gain momentum for Survivor Series. Are the Revival's tag title reign in jeopardy? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we're back on Raw, this is unexpected. We have Bayley making her way towards the ring. I mean, I have no idea. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we have Bayley. I guess she has something to say towards the Monday Night Raw audience here tonight in Hartford, Connecticut. I don't know. I don't know what she's gonna say, guys. I really don't. I mean, I never thought I would say this, but I have no idea why Bayley all of a sudden is being an authority suck-up. I don't know, but, well, while she's in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Bayley will be going one-on-one with the boss, Sasha Banks, live next. As we're back live on Raw, getting ready for this one-on-one women's action, as we have the authority suck-up against the boss, Sasha Banks. I guess that the tides have turned. I mean, within the past year, Sasha Banks was not really liked, you know, and Bayley was always looked at as the loved one. But apparently, Bayley's an authority lover now. She likes the authority, talking highly of the authority, which we have no idea what authority she's talking about. Is she talking about the higher-ups in Stamford, Connecticut, in Titan Towers, WWE headquarters, or I have no idea, but we're going to get this matchup underway in moments to come. Sasha Banks on Raw for the first time in a while, taking on Bayley. Is Sasha Banks not far from Boston, Massachusetts, which SmackDown Live was this past episode, this past week. And here we go. Bayley taking on Banks, as these two are kind of friends, but maybe not anymore. Maybe Sasha Banks is questioning Bayley's train of thought as of late. I mean, last week, for out of nowhere, oh, hold on, wait a minute, oh! Pop-up Hurricane Rana there by Bayley, just out of nowhere, just dropping Banks like that. Oh, another knee drop. Yeah, well, last week, we saw Bayley assault Asuka for what reason, have no idea. And Asuka's not even here tonight, but Bayley, for out of nowhere, just assaulted her from behind in a powerbomb by Sasha Banks. Now Banks looking to go to work. Ooh, looking to slap some sense into Bayley by Banks there. Oh, nice takedown by Bayley as well. And now Bayley got her with the neck breaker. I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, what does this mean for Bayley now? Is she gonna continue her ways, you know, trying to get hugs and give people hugs, or is she gonna, is she gonna change her entire persona? I don't know, but I mean, for God's sakes, oh my God, a forearm by Banks there, really trying to knock some sense into Bayley. Trying to tell Bayley that this is not you. You're not who you are. Again, slapping some sense. Slapping the face of Bayley. As Banks with a neck breaker. I mean, like I said, these two are friends. Maybe were friends. I honestly don't know. Maybe last week we look at it as a shocker, but maybe it was a statement. Or maybe it was frustration that Bayley was not able to win the championship, no matter how many opportunities that she had. Like the one she had against Charlotte on Raw in a lot of matches. Wait a minute, Banks here. Ooh, cross arm neck breaker, the bankrupt. Goes for a cover. Got her down, shoulders her down, and a kick out of two by Bayley. Or maybe when she went up against Lita for the women's title at SummerSlam and not able to get the job done. And then look at Banks. Banks statement. Double knees. Banks statement locked in. Oh, the referee had to break it up, saying Bayley's foot was by the ropes. Rope break. I don't know. But all I can say is that Bayley's a different person. She's not who we all saw her that she was. She's not who we all thought she was. But the fans are trying to be behind her no matter what. We see some fans cheering her name moments ago. And now look at Bayley. Look at this. Oh, God. Bayley plucks into the corner. And now, Bayley now looking to put down Banks with the Bayley to belly. Bayley to belly suplex. Cover. Hooks the leg. Oh, my God. An early kick out of two by Banks. Sasha Banks able to kick out at two very early. Able to stay alive in this matchup. Who knows if Bayley would have given up while she was in the bank statement if her foot was not by the ropes. That we'll never know, but Banks with that jawbreaker. And, running lariat takes down Bayley. I'm pretty sure Asuka's watching this with revenge on her mind as Banks kicks to the gut. Got Bayley bankrupt again. Bankrupt. Is that enough? Shoulders are down. Maybe this is it. Sasha Banks with the bankrupt. Able to put down Bayley for the 3. Look at this, the first bankrupt. Able to got the cover on Bayley with that maneuver, but sadly not able to get the job done the first time. First attempt, no avail. And then the Bayley plex in the corner did damage, and then the Bayley to belly suplex. Banks able to kick out then. Able to get the shoulder up earlier too, and then the bankrupt once again. The cross-arm neck breaker for the win, and Sasha Banks stands tall here in Stamford, Connecticut. Or Hartford, Connecticut, I should say. Not too far from Stamford. Sasha Banks successful here tonight in Hartford. Maybe Bayley will finally come to her senses, but ladies and gentlemen, you see Samoa Joe getting ready because it's main event match coming up next. Samoa Joe taking on the returning Randy Orton, going up against the former Universal Champion Samoa Joe. It's live, it's our main event, and it's next. They're back live on Raw, getting ready for our main event as far as matches go here tonight. The return of the Viper, and the crowd actually giving Randy Orton a warm welcome back on Monday nights. We haven't seen Randy Orton much since after SummerSlam. I mean, a lot of stuff happened while Randy Orton was gone, like the likes of, Braun Strowman defending the Universal title and in a Hell in a Cell match against The Undertaker. Samoa Joe cashing in on The Undertaker winning the Universal Championship, getting rid of John Cena, going to SmackDown. Did Joe, The Rock, return to Monday Night Raw due to the trade? Due to the trade, since John Cena went to SmackDown, The Rock traded over to Raw. Roman Reigns became the more contender, won the championship in Toronto. A lot of stuff has happened while Randy Orton has been gone. I mean, in Randy Orton's mind, he's kind of due the rematch for the Universal title. He never really got his one-on-one match since losing the title to The Undertaker back at Money in the Bank. But tonight's not about Universal Championships. It's not about number one contenders. It's not about anything. Just competition between former champions in the main event. Here comes Samoa Joe. We saw Joe last week at the end of the show giving Roman Reigns a nasty look, a dirty look, so to speak. We saw Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns had a little confrontation at the end of the show after Roman Reigns was not able to defeat Triple H in the main event of Raw. Samoa Joe sent Roman Reigns a message. Hopefully it will be loud and clear to Roman Reigns. Just like Bayley, Roman Reigns has gotten a new attitude as well. He appears to be cocky. More cocky than before. Than we ever see Roman Reigns. I don't know what's going on in WWE. A lot of things are changing, either for the best or for the worst. But tonight, all that aside, we have a huge main event. First time ever on Monday Night Raw. As Randy Orton right off the bat, DDT to Samoa Joe. Both men, former Universal Champions. Randy Orton had the opportunity to become a two-time champ back at SummerSlam, but not successful. Samoa Joe has the opportunity in this rematch against Roman Reigns at Survivor Series for the Universal Championship as Randy Orton vertical suplex on Joe. A deadlift suplex by Randy Orton, and now nice arm drag it. Oh, Joe with a DDT. Turnabout's fair play by Joe, delivering a DDT to Randy Orton, like Randy Orton did earlier in the matchup, at the beginning of the matchup, so to speak, I should say. And now Randy Orton got Joe whip off the ropes, and Orton with a death press onto Joe. Giving Joe those fists. And now, oh look at Joe battling back. The early going was kind of back and forth so far. Now look at this, Joe got him down. But an armbar submission hold on Orton. Orton took a break. He came back to being an armbar submission hold by Samoa Joe. And they able to get out of it. And now Orton. That with a front headlock, and now Orton, oh, look at this. Oh my God. The Viper with that nasty backbreaker. I mean, both men have devastating moves that they should watch out for. Samoa Joe needs to watch out for the RKO. And if necessary, the punt kick as well. And Randy Orton needs to watch out for the Coquina Clutch and the Muscle Buster. Muscle Buster has defeated The Undertaker, which led for Joe to win that title when he cashed in back at Hell in the Cell. And Randy Orton, you know, the RKO was always leading to victory in the past, especially over Roman Reigns. When it comes to Roman Reigns and Randy Orton kind of owns Roman Reigns in a way. Or at least for the Universal titles on the line. As look at this, armbar submission hold again, working on the left arm of Randy Orton. There's Joe, and nice counter by Orton. And coming up next after this matchup, we will have the announcement by Shane McMahon about the Survivor Series. Still have no idea on what that's about at all. But we'll find that out by the end of tonight's show. Nice deep arm drag by Joe. Overhead arm drag. And now Joe with a senton. The elevation of that senton by Joe. And now look at Joe. All over the place. With I believe an ankle lock by Joe onto Randy Orton. Orton able to get out of it, and now got Joe here with the neck breaker. And a stomp to the face for good measure as well. And now double leg takedown by Joe. Great match so far here on Raw. As nice leg sweep by Orton. And now look at it. Look at Orton. Look at the strength of Orton. Got him up. Oh my God, a Canadian neck breaker. Planting down Joe. So looking for a big right. Joe able to counter form to the face. Samoa Joe looking to have Orton scouted, and oh my God, a big Uranagi side slam. Planting Randy as Orton with a back body drop. And now Randy Orton has the crowd on their feet here in Hartford, Connecticut. Stomping away on Joe. To the hand, to the feet, to the chest, and now the face as well. And the crowd is chanting for Randy. Oh, raking the eyes by Joe. That's Joe with an STO. Good grief. Thunderous STO by Joe. Trying to go for a cutter perhaps. Mocking Orton there, but got caught. And now kick to the gut. Samoa Joe got him up. Yakuza cutter. Good grief. That was shades of Braun Strowman. And now Samoa Joe got him in the corner. Oh, back elbow. It's a Guri combination. Samoa Joe giving Randy Orton a run for his money. Same goes for Randy Orton, giving Joe a run for his money as well. Kick to the gut. Blocked it over the clothesline by Joe. Oh my God, these two main event stars here on the Raw brand. The only place you get to see Samoa Joe and Randy Orton, Braun Strowman, Rock, Taker, and many more is only on Monday nights. As a double leg takedown by Randy Orton. And now Randy. And oh God, Randy Orton! Randy Orton! Oh no! Joe got the way! The punt kick! Orton trying to go for the punt kick early! Trying to put away Joe for good. Oh, God. My God, Randy Orton driving the knee to the skull, but trying to kick the head off of Joe's shoulders. Cover, hooks the leg off the knee and a kick out. Orton attempted for the punt, but Joe luckily able to get out the way. Randy Orton has put down a lot of people with that move. The likes of Mick Foley, the likes of the chairman of the board, Vince McMahon, and general manager Raw, Shane McMahon, and more. And now Joe with that German and in the full Nelson, and I've got him. Straight jacket suplex. Got him down. That's the same way he beat Cena. And on the sound that kicked out of 2. Almost had him there. My God. Samoa Joe nearly had Orton there. But luckily Randy Orton able to kick you out. Able to stay alive in this matchup. Oh. Driving the elbow to the knee, but Orton. Boot to the knee. And now look at Joe. Now Orton again, counter after counter. Counter mania. Here tonight on Raw. And look at Randy Orton with the vertical suplex. The fact that Randy Orton able to do that so lightly to Joe it's shocking. And now Randy Orton being chanted RKO by the crowd here at Hartford. Again, as Orton with the stomps. Randy with the stomps. Oh, again. Stomp to the face of Joe. Oh, with the extra stomp for good measure. The Orton stomps. Does he have Joe here? The kick out of 2. No, he does not. Still gotta do more damage to put Joe down. What a main event for Raw here tonight. Again, after this matchup, Shane McMahon and his Survivor Series announcement coming up very soon. Cover hooks the leg by Joe. Off the shoulder tackle and the kick out of 2. Goes Randy Orton. Orton returns to action to have this big match against Joe. Samoa Joe with the cross leg around the neck of Orton. With the elbow shots. Oh, trying to go for something. Got caught there by Orton. And now Joe able to catch Orton with that fireman's carry. Elbow to the face by Orton. And Orton with an uppercut. Uppercut by the Viper. Goes for a cover. The Samoan submission machine. Is that enough for Orton to win this main event match? And a kick out of 2. Not enough. Almost had him, but so close. No cigar for Randy Orton. And now Joe. Ooh, able to roll Scout Orton. Elbow shot to the gut. Ooh. Next takedown by Randy. Big shot by Joe. And again, here comes Joe. German suplex. Full Nelson suplex. And now got him with a straight jacket as well for Randy Orton's troubles. And that goes for a cover. Didn't hook the leg, but got him. Oh my God, very close again with no cigar. Samoa Joe almost had him with the trifecta of suplexes. But Randy Orton again able to survive. Able to stay alive in this match. Elbow to the abdomen by Orton. And now Orton got him for a headlock. And now, able to release, but bad mistake. Joe got him. Got him up. Powerbomb. Samoa Joe with a powerbomb. Got him down. Shoulders are down by, oh no, they kicked him. But oh, look at this. He got him in a powerbomb into a Boston Crab submission hold. A powerbomb turned into a Boston Crab. Samoa Joe. And now Orton, look at this. Orton able to get out of it. Able to fight through the submission hold. And able to escape from it. And boot to the face by Randy. And I thought he was going to go for the RKO there. But Joe will scout it again. Cross leg lock. Elbow shots. Oh my God. And he's busted open. Joe was busted open Randy Orton with those vicious elbow shots. And now Joe looking to capitalize. Look at this. Hammerlock submission hold. A hammerlock move by Joe. Got it locked in on Orton. Applied pressure to the open wound of Randy. But, Orton takes down Joe. Now Randy, oh no, blocked. Blocked the big right. But Orton looks dazed. Orton still feeling the effects of the open wound. And now Joe got him with the T-bone suplex. My God. The wear and tear between these two is unreal. Oh, God. The fact that these two are just going to town on one another here tonight in the main event of Raw. And oh, God, again. Opening on the wound of Orton. And, oh, trying to go for an elbow. Missed it. Orton back in the ring. And, oh, kick to the gut. Randy Orton caught Joe there. Oh, my. I have no idea. Seen a lot of shocking things in this matchup. Orton able to kick out of two of the suplex trifectas by Joe, and Orton tried to go for the punt very early in the matchup, but Joe able to get out of the way, able to dodge that huge bullet. And now goes for a cover. Does Joe? Series of attacks and a kick out. I mean, what a match. I mean, what a day for Randy Orton coming back to work, and he has to take on the Samoa submission machine, the Destroyer, and Samoa Joe in the main event, and the matchup is like this. A brawl between these two. Now Joe put the grief with that nasty right. Now the crowd cheering for Randy Orton. A warm welcome being made by the crowd, and now look at Randy. No! Randy went for a ride with that German suplex by Joe. And now Samoa Joe here. Oh. And that stomp. Now look at Joe. Oh, look at this. Oh, just tossing Randy Orton across the ring. I mean, how the hell is Roman Reigns going to be able to put down Joe? Joe is... Oh, what an RKO! RKO by Orton! Randy Orton with an RKO! My God! Both men are busted open! He does not have him! Joe having a kick out of two! My God! How the hell is Orton gonna put away Joe? Arcade? No! Arcade? No! Joe over the counter! Kick to the gut. Got him up. Yakuza cutter again! How the hell is Roman Reigns going to be able to put down the Samoan submission machine at Survivor Series? Just how? And now, measuring Randy Orton with that Enziguri head kick. I don't know how the hell. I mean, Orton hit the RKO. His finishing move, his bread and butter. He did everything to Joe. And yet, still, Joe able to stay alive in this matchup. Samoa Joe's yet to deliver his finishing maneuvers, the Coquina Clutch or the Muscle Buster vertical suplex. Orton flip it to a cover. Got the shoulders down of Joe by Orton, covering the kick out. My God, what a main event! The crowd's on their feet. The crowd are chanting for Randy Orton. Orton got him. DDT position. Oh! Randy Orton. Signature moves. But Joe with that leg sweep. There's no quitting either men. That's the most scariest and my God. Both men are down. Probably the scariest thing to think about, that neither of these men are willing to quit. They're willing to take so much punishment and keep going as much as they can. Look at Orton now. Suplex hung him on the top rope. I mean, just how? I mean, that's the question. Just how? Now Orton. Oh, look at this, Randy Orton. Look at Randy Orton. Got Samoa Joe again. DDT. Joe is down. And now Randy Orton might have things right where you want him. All he has to do is hit another RKO. And this could be the end of Samoa Joe. Oh my God, no, not again. Oh my God, he connected! The pump kick! The pump kick by Orton! The pump kick for the 3! Yes! Yes! Orton beats Joe with the pump kick! Oh my God! The match between these two are unreal! Both men delivering every big move that they could dish out and still were able to withstand the pain and still continue. Orton with the stomps, Joe with the suplexes, and in the end, Orton with that pump kick, kicking Joe's head off. Every fiber of his being kicking Joe in the skull. And Samoa Joe stayed down for the 3. My God! What a war between Orton and Joe. Both men with blood on their faces, showing their scars, their wounds in this main event matchup. Kudos to both men. My God, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it's finally time. The announcement for Survivor Series. What will it be? We'll find it out next. As we're back here on Monday Night Raw, as we were waiting for the arrival of the Raw General Manager Shane McMahon, who we saw earlier tonight, as he looked to be in a good mood, as he'll be announcing the Survivor Series huge announcement in moments from now. I mean, we just saw a grueling matchup here tonight from Randy Orton and Samoa Joe. What a fantastic main event match. An instant classic. You only get to see here on Raw. Let's see what the announcement is about. Now, I had this announcement regarding Survivor Series, but I don't have that much time. You see, Raw only has about 5 minutes left, and then we go off the air. So I want to make this very short and very quick and very easy to explain. Okay? You see, I'm looking at the match card for Survivor Series, where both Raw and SmackDown will be under one roof in Madison Square Garden, a place where this company, World Wrestling Entertainment, has made famous. Now, Survivor Series will have Raw and SmackDown big matches. We will see John Cena versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship. That is SmackDown Live's main event. Currently, as of right now, the Raw main event is Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. Now, I kind of want to spice things up. I want to change things as far as the Raw main event goes. So, I'm going to announce some matches and the change for the Universal Championship match. Now, first, let me start with the matches as far as Raw goes. Now, the Raw Tag Team titles will be on the line. The Revival will take on the Lucha Dragons. It will now be in an elimination tag team match. Also, I have in store is that Asuka will return to action at Survivor Series, but she'll be in a tag team match, in a 6-woman tag team match. It will be Bayley with Stephanie McMahon, my sister, and Eva Marie against Asuka, Sasha Banks, and a partner of their choice. That will happen at Survivor Series since there's issues between everyone involved. Hopefully Sasha Banks and Asuka will be able to find a member for their team. Also, we will be able to see Naomi take on Lita for the women's title, Big Show versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the US title, and now let's talk about the Universal Championship. Now, since it's currently a one-on-one match, I want to change it up, and we will do so. This will be the last time, as far as Raw goes, you will see this match type for the year. At Survivor Series, this match, the Universal title, will be contested inside Hell in a Cell but it will be also a 6-man Armageddon Hell in a Cell match. Now, who are the participants for this match, you ask? Well, here are the participants I have in mind. We have the champion, Roman Reigns, and after seeing that main event match moments ago, I hope we get good medical condition updates, I should say, an update on Samoa Joe's condition from his matchup earlier tonight. If Samoa Joe's ready to go, then he can go at Survivor Series in this matchup. If he cannot go, I already have his replacement in mind, named Randy Orton. So it will be the champion, Roman Reigns, defending the Universal title against either Randy Orton and or Samoa Joe, The Rock, Braun Strowman, Triple H, and a man who has debuted at Survivor Series in the 1990s. A man, well, who was synonymous with Survivor Series, and we haven't seen him in about 2 months. So, at Survivor Series, in this matchup, you will see the return of The Undertaker. So we will have Roman Reigns, The Rock, Braun Strowman, The Undertaker, Triple H, and Samoa Joe. If not able to compete, then Randy Orton inside the Hell in a Cell match at Survivor Series. That is my plans, and let's see if the Blue Brand can top what I just made. I want to thank you guys for all of your support, for watching Monday Night Raw. Thank you for watching last week and the past, and also watching tonight's show as well. I hope you have enjoyed yourselves tonight, and I really hope you enjoyed my announcement as far as Survivor Series go. I promise you, the Raw side of Survivor Series will leave you speechless. I promise you that at Survivor Series, SmackDown will bow down at their feet, at my feet, at the feet of Raw. SmackDown will have no choice but to bow down to the king of the WWE. I thank you very much, and thank you for watching tonight's show. You have been a great crowd here in Hartford. As I, the general manager of Monday Night Raw, would like to send you home happy. So yes, Universal title match will be inside Hell in a Cell, and I wish all my competitors the best of luck because they're gonna need it. Wow! What an announcement by Shane O'Mac! Hell in a Cell, Universal title. Can Joe compete? If Joe can compete, then he's in it. If not, Orton's in it. Good night from Raw, ladies and gentlemen.